JB, what are you doing here? I thought you already left. Now, before I get called out, I would like to say, in the beginning of my very last video, which was I quit, that's such a weird thing to say, I did say that there will be more than 0 uploads. I said there will not be 0 more uploads, and I very, very specifically said that. Now that we got that out of the way, the real question is, why am I here? What am I doing here? I thought I just quit yesterday. I thought I just quit yesterday too. But there actually are a couple things that I do want to say post recording the video yesterday that I did not think to say, and I thought of them later. First off, I would like everybody to go onto Discord and or YouTube. Go on one of them. My Discord server is JB's Palace. It's a classic place. It's where a bunch of people are, and I will say this again in this video. I am still here. I am still on the internet. Just as an extra reminder, I am still very much on the internet. I still exist. I'm still alive. I'm still on these other YouTube channels, and I'm also pretty active in my Discord server. I just got a lot of changes done. Like, what I brought back up the LOL role, if anyone remembers that, from one of my past Discord servers years ago. Welcome to the new poll that is actually kind of biased. Let me explain. So, in this poll, I say I have officially quit posting Roblox videos as of today. Should I move another game onto this channel and try to turn this channel to revolve around that new game? Or should I let this channel rest as it is to honor its Roblox legacy? I want to explain this. So, I am leaning towards leaving this channel alone, besides the close to zero uploads that will be happening on this channel, including this one, or the far and few in between. Very, very few uploads, very, very slow rate. So far, half the people said, no, please leave this channel alone. I will admit, every single time I do a post, I vote once. I vote one time just to submit my vote. I think it's fair enough. And my vote is no, please leave this channel alone. And then the other half says move Minecraft onto this channel. Now, I do get that this is a split, but the thing is that I am going to be leaning towards leaving this channel alone. I want this channel to sit as a ground for its legacy of all the Roblox videos. If enough of you vote on move Minecraft onto this channel, then I very well may do that. Now, if you go to the channel that says Royal Decrees, this is the announcements channel. On this announcements channel, I have the exact same question and the exact same answers, and we have 9, well, I give you guys the ability to vote multiple times, so there's not 25 individuals who voted, unlike the YouTube poll. The YouTube poll, there were actually 12 individuals, including myself, that voted, and we have the vast majority saying, no, please leave this channel alone. I could even, like, show you, yeah, see, a whole bunch of people want me to leave this channel alone. I am not entirely sure why Positive P wants me to move Risk, Reaction, and leave this channel alone at the same time. So there's some people who vote like that. It confuses me. But hey, that's what he voted, I guess. I guess he wants one of the three. But there are some people on here such as Maple Alex, Hayden Jack, I believe. Yes. Giga Bacon, Mass, some other people. Supernova wants all in one. Why did he vote this? I don't even know. But people vote what they vote. I'm Mr. Jacob, I'm pretty sure. There's a bunch of people who explicitly only voted for this option. So there is an extremely high chance that I am going to leave this channel alone or leave it to Roblox, etc., whatever. However, you can change that. If you really think that I should move a different game onto this channel, then we're going to need a lot of votes, because I'm already leaning towards leaving this channel as is. And I'm just going to say this right here, the poll is biased. Even if we do get a vast majority of the votes by like 1 or 2 that say move Minecraft onto the channel, basically any option other than leave this channel alone, I probably will still leave this channel alone. So if you really want this channel to have something else, I'm gonna need like at least three, a majority of 3. All right. Now, yeah, bias polls aren't the best, but this is a YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel. I can do what I want. I'm the one who should have the biggest say in this. So just go and vote anyway. Go and vote. I want to see what you have to say, and I'll keep it in mind. Now, why am I really recording a video right now? Because I somehow have found the motivation. However, I still think it is appropriate to keep the I quit video up because I truly have quit. Well, in terms of my definition of quit in the video. I've always said on this channel that I'm never going to completely quit. And that's true. I am never going to completely quit. It's ridiculous. Like, if I have motivation to upload something and it'll entertain you guys, why not just go and do it? So, rather than a quitting statement, you can even think of it as, I'm hardly going to be here. So, it's basically like me quitting. I specifically and strategically chose the words I quit to draw the most attention to it. Because if I would say I'm uploading way less, then it would not have as much attention. I want the people, you guys, to know that I'm truly, it's almost like quitting. I'm truly probably not going to be here that often. Because it is true, and I still stand by what I said yesterday. For the past few months, I have been less active, and I have less motivation for this game. I don't like stock up season anymore. I hardly like streaming Lumber Tycoon 2 anymore. The moment that the stock up season hype just ran out of me, I knew, yeah, my interest for Lumber Tycoon 2 has been declining. I have hardly been on Roblox for the past few months. I have been invested in other games, and I've been running my other channels. And by the way, reminder, go check out those channels because I will be on those more often. I also do have some plans for what I am going to release in the future. I did mention that there are unreleased videos. They will most likely get released, but at a very impossibly slow rate. And there are even some videos, I'll throw these in there too. There are some videos from, I think I did delete a good number of them, but I think there is still, I do have a folder called scrapped videos, so there's still a lot of them that are completely irrelevant and would make no sense to post and would seem kind of wonky and weird on this channel. But ever since I put the I quit statement up, it now is deemed a bit more appropriate to do that. Even if I said I am uploading way less, I believe that I would have to at least make a video called I quit, and I did, for this to look appropriate. I'm treating this channel as just like a place where it's like, I'm not trying to be offensive with this comparison, but it's almost with an upgraded edition, of course, because I am still here. I'm not going to be recording much. But for example, when someone passes away and then there's just like a few videos of them left, it's sort of like that, but not entirely. And obviously, like, the situation is not near as bad as a death. I'm gonna throw that in there. But the two things that they have in common is they have a partially similar feel of how the channel looks. Keyword, partially. Now, I do still have little to no motivation to record new life lesson videos. That is true. And after I record this video, I'm probably going to upload it. It's probably going to come out the day after the I quit video, which is going to look real weird. But I'm going to title the video, "What is going to happen to this channel?" Probably something like that. So that this channel still has that look. I don't want the look that I'm abandoning it because it's pretty much true. I don't want people to get deceived into me thinking, to you guys thinking that I'm back. I'm not back. I am absolutely not back. I'm gone. I am gone right now. Even though I'm talking to you right now, I'm gone from the YouTube channel, JBdrag Motocross right now. Now, many of you may still say, JB, you didn't need to make this big of a deal of it. Just upload less. I don't want you guys to think that there's something wrong. I don't want you guys, I don't want you guys to still have the mindset that I have a lot of motivation to record these and there's something going on with me recently. I am perfectly fine. And the reason I say this, I know I have multiple channels where I do show up a lot, but there are a good number of you who aren't checking out those channels, aren't subscribed to those channels, aren't keeping up with me, aren't in my Discord server. So to all those who aren't in my Discord server, blah, 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 I believe this is the best course of action. I believe that I need to be bold. I need to set a crazy statement in the I Quit video just to set this channel as yeah, I'm not here. Remember that. I am not here. I think I said this video, but after this, see, my long-term memory is good, but my short-term memory sometimes isn't. After this video, I may not enter Lumber Tycoon 2 for a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. That is very much a possibility. So, just giving you guys a heads up. Now, as for the feedback that I got on the videos and such, and in the Discord server, thank you everybody for your feedback. I do want to make one statement here. I am never, ever going to combine all different types of games into this channel because I've already done that and it has not worked. Absolutely has not worked. People like Roblox, Lumber Tycoon 2, people are here for that. I literally streamed Minecraft last year on this channel before JBdrag Motocrossboss 2 existed in June of 2024. And this was literally the same month that if I streamed Lumber Tycoon 2, I would probably get 100 subs. Remember that? The big subscriber boom of mid-2024? That was a good subscriber boom. I appreciated that. And obviously I still do. My channel it's pretty much it's twice the size my channel grew twice the size than what it was. The big subscriber boom was so big. The big subscriber boom of mid-2024 was so big that it almost 2 times my sub count. And my sub count wasn't something low like 50, 100, 200. No, it was almost 1.9K. So that was incredible. So I want to say thank you again for that. I appreciate it. Now, back to what I was saying. Yeah, that Minecraft stream, if it was Lumber Tycoon 2, I should have gotten about 100 subs in that stream and many more views. But I only got 6 subscribers. I remember in the past, I would post a Minecraft video next to after posting a bunch of LT2 videos, and it just flopped terribly. And this has happened multiple times in the past. If I combined every single type of video I do, reaction, battle type game, mostly involving Risk, Global Domination, Minecraft, and Roblox, those are the 4 main horses of what I do. There is a large chance, I'll repeat this, large chance that this channel is being left alone, especially since I may come back from time to time. But if enough people, if a landslide happens, then I'll choose a different game, but only one, or only one genre, only one of the 4 horsemen that I do. Will I still do live streams, Roblox live streams on this channel? I don't know. I may never have motivation to do a live stream again, or I might. Or I may tough it out and just be here just to give out some signatures or just make you guys happy for a couple of hours. But I'm only really going to tough it out once, because if I keep toughing it out, then it's gonna start just making the streams look depressing, and then that's not fun to watch. When there's no passion in the content, it's not fun to watch. Don't worry, I have passion for this video. Somehow. So yes, there is a possibility of new signatures being given out and nude portraits being given out. Talk about speak of the devil type stuff. I was just thinking about him, checking out his channel. Bricky Beast came in here. Now he wants a signature, so I'll give him a signature. So if you see me in game, I could give you a signature. I won't turn you down unless I'm like busy or something, or I don't know. But like 99 times out of 100, I'll give you a signature if you ask for it, if you join my game. And there's something that I did answer to someone, the mass person from the Discord server. I did say this, but I'm going to retract it. I used to say, literally, as of yesterday, I said I'm not continuing the LT2 private server. I changed my mind. I'm actually going to continue the LT2 private server, so you guys can still join it. Here's another question that you guys might ask. Will I come back for my 6-year anniversary, May 29th of 2025? Yes, I will do something for my 6-year anniversary. I can't not celebrate, especially if I'm literally going to be at least posting some stuff sometimes. Also, I appreciate all the feedback, the support that you guys have been giving me. This is the second time I'm saying in this video, I know, but I want to say it again. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. A couple of you guys have actually used the word legend. Lumber Tycoon 2 legend. So that did really touch my heart there, and I appreciate that. And I'm not saying this to be prideful. I'm just saying this as a statement. Someone more than just me actually likes my personality. Like that. I'm glad. And I'm talking about in terms of like YouTube facade. I really like my YouTube facade. That's what I'm talking about. My YouTube personality. I love it. My YouTube personality is like almost entirely authentic. I'm pretty authentic here. Now, in my free time, I do curse. Don't curse on this channel. So small stuff like that is just some stuff like that is hidden, of course, you know. But if I'm running a family like there, I also have some controversial opinions too. That's another thing. So you don't know that. Now, real quick, I do want to say, I just want to explain myself here. How am I not being prideful by saying I like my personality? It's called self-esteem. I'm just trying to have some good, self-esteem. It's good to boost yourself up a little bit, you know? Like, it's okay if I want to admire my personality. I think it's cool. I think it's unique. I think it's good for YouTube. You know, it's good to have self-esteem. But am I going to go run into different Discord server VCs and start talking a lot about my channel and how great I am, or like in public, or all the time on the videos? No, this is probably the only time, probably the last time on this channel you're going to hear me talk good about myself in that specific way. Remember, it's good to have self-esteem, but don't let pride get to your head. Don't let it. Pride got to my head a little bit a couple years ago when I got a bunch of subs, but ever since I've been able to humble myself, and it's good. It's always good to be humble. It's always good to be down to earth. It allows you to be the least amount of corrupt. Everyone has at least a tiny percentage of corruption in them. Some people more than others. To make sure you have the healthiest mindset, it is good to humble yourself. If you humble yourself, I believe you'll live a comfortable life. Because back then when I was prideful, right, too prideful of myself, oh my goodness, like, it made me feel good in some senses, but then it just started making me feel weird. It was just like, what am I really doing here? It's just like who am I to be doing this? But I also do think it's another thing that did affect me was, well, I was a teenager growing up, so I also do think I was egocentric. I recently learned about egocentrism and how it makes you think certain ways, and I'm like, yeah, I went through that. So I think it also is a part of my natural teenage cycle. Here's another question. Is there a possibility that I can do an entire 180 and come back to this channel normally? The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes. If I somehow refine that Lumber Tycoon 2 motivation again, if I get back into stock up season, I'm back. I'm back. Of course, part of me wants that to happen and doesn't want that to happen, because I am setting the tone for me quitting this channel. So I feel that would be kind of a bit weird, because I just made a whole production like, oh, I'm quitting the channel, and then what? Now I'm gonna suddenly come back? I'm gonna have to. This makes it tough. Hold on. No, I don't want to move this person's signature. Charlie 10, I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah, Charlie 10, yeah. Why, how wouldn't it be? I'm just gonna put this up here. See if that works. I think it would be extremely incredible if there was a comeback. Because I loved playing Lumber Tycoon 2 the past couple of years. It was fun. It was amazing. And, well, money is not the main motivator, but I even made an alright amount of money, too. And that helps. So, I mean, hey, that's also pretty good, too, if I'm making a little bit of cash. And I'm not talking, like, cents. Like, I actually made more, like, over the years. It's added up. So, it actually came out to be a helping amount, too. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that as like a statistic or something. I'm not pointing out specifics because I don't like to. I feel uncomfortable. But like, even if you get the amount of views I get and you're at a couple thousand subscribers, you still do make an alright amount of change. And that's very surprising to me, because there's so many YouTube channels out there on YouTube. How do I have the room for the amount of money I'm getting? That's surprising me, but somehow it happened. Now, in the event that I do come back, which I'm going to place it as a 5% chance, 5% chance I actually come back normally. Am I going to make a video saying I am back? No, I'm not going to make a video saying I'm back. I'm going to always tell you guys that I'm here because I have the motivation. However, I will, and I'm not going to say this over and over again in video, because that would sound kind of weird. Well, maybe a little bit, but maybe I will say it a little bit over and over again in videos, but mostly in live streams. If I do live streams on this channel in the future, I will also say this is not me coming back. Because I truly do believe that, I mean, if another wave of motivation comes from me playing Lumber Tycoon 2, I strongly believe that once it ends, I'm going to find myself in the same position as I was for the past few months. I have gotten stock up seasons not as appealing to me, and even if I somehow do, let's say I do get motivation to stock up as much as I have had prior years, which is a possibility. I'm saying it's a possibility, not a guarantee that it's gonna happen. I don't think that the motivation is going to stick as easy as it has prior years, because prior years I'm newer to Lumber Tycoon 2 and my brain was different. I'm going to give a shout out to Hugo and VR, and he's helped me identify this in myself. I have certain waves of motivation. Well, I kind of knew this, but he really helped me pinpoint it. I have motivation that comes in waves. That's the way my brain is. I like very few games. Most video games I treat as if people who don't play video games at all treats video games. Like, that's so boring. Like, I can never imagine, like, ugh, you're playing like some type of like story, like Zelda. No, like I hate story games like that. Now, no hate to Zelda, but that's just not my cup of tea. I like more of the creative ones, sandbox ones, and for some reason, Risk. Like, sometimes I'll like the most random games, like Speedrun 4, Muscle Legends. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, I know that, like, there's a couple of games that are completely different genres, and like if I played a similar game to like Muscle Legends or Risk or Speedrun 4, I would not have the motivation for it. Maybe, well, a bit more than the types of games I never like playing, like any type of like race car game. You're not going to see me playing that. Somebody suggested that. I'm not going to play any type of racing games. I never really like that. No. So I just made this video, and this is another long one too. I had fun recording this today. This is good. Ask any question in the comment section about what is going to happen to this channel, because I know this may be confusing. Like, if you didn't entirely get the gist of what I'm saying, if you're a little confused, I can answer any question in the comment section. I kind of made this video, well, one, I had the motivation for some reason to make it, but two, just to answer any question that anybody had, to thank you guys for being here, stuff like that, to tell you guys about the polls that you can vote in, the biased polls, might I add. I basically wanted to just touch topics that I really didn't get the chance to in the I Quit video, because I either didn't think to say it or I literally could not because the event did not happen yet. And also, random shout out and thank you to Bricky Beast. He did make an edit of me, and I actually tried putting on the extras on another's channel, but it was copyrighted, unfortunately. I did post it on my other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You know, just some just cool stuff to be put onto there, because it doesn't necessarily fit the, like, you know what, if Bricky Beast did say that he is going to make an edit of me quitting, if the edit of me quitting is actually family friendly, I will throw it onto the main channel. And by non-family friendly, it was just a couple of curses. I'm like, you know what, like, I do put a cursing warning, like, oh, there's cursing in this like in the title. I am a little bit like overcautious about that, I will admit, but I'm going to stay overcautious. But if it's just a couple curse words, I'll just plop it onto a different social media account and then just say cursing warning. That's what I do. But even if at sometimes I may slip up with a curse, as long as it's nothing major, like the F word, like let's say it's the S word, I may just end up, like, for example, if I record a video in the future, I actually do have a video that has the S word in it, right? I'm not gonna like do a whole thing saying cursing warning when the S word's buried in it's a risk video in the middle of the video. I'm just gonna put it up because it's like I'm secure enough as it is. I'm learning to let loose a little bit. Most of you guys curse and know all the curses anyway, so I'm gonna remain as secure as I am. I think I'm doing good just right where I am. But that's it for this video. Goodbye.